I mean, if you're into the grossing out a kid and laughing about how the reactions are, you'll have fun with that. Hey, this is Sizzling with Sindel. Just want to jump on here just for a short video for something maybe you guys want to do for your holiday parties, for Halloween parties. We used to do a fear factor every year, and I just thought I'd come up with some unique ideas that maybe you want to try out at maybe some of your parties. Our fear factors consisted of a lot of simple things, but played tricks on kids' minds. One of them was a box that we had covered up a bowl full of jelly and grapes, and we told the kids that they were actually going to grab eyeballs out of the bowl, and they had to go in, grab the eyeball, and put it in their cup, and then the most would win. Kind of one of those things. So you can figure out how things to do like that. We also did things like putting the jelly, the grape and the jelly together, and blindfolding the kids and telling them they had to eat an eyeball and put it in their mouth and chew it, and that popping of that grape. Now make sure that it needs to be room temperature. You don't want it cold. So room temperature for the eyeball effect. The other thing we did, we got the crickets. You can order crickets and make the kids eat crickets. We've had Madagascar cockroaches where they had to put their hand inside there and grab something out during a game, get the most out of there. Just things can be on and on and on. They've ate mealworms. They've had to eat a earthworm, and we also did the diaper thing where you take peas and you blend the peas up and you sprinkle a little bit of Oreo cookie on the bottom, and then you cover that with the pea and give them a spoon to eat out of a diaper, which looks like baby mess. But you might try some of those things. Share some of your ideas if you have any. We'd love to hear from you. But we've also done things like bobbing for apples in Bavarian buttermilk, and I don't know if you've ever saw Bavarian buttermilk, but it is like the thickest milk you can buy on earth. It's just so thick, and those kids would, and it doesn't smell that great either. I mean, it is buttermilk, and those kids would go down there and bob for those apples and just come up and just gag because of the smell and the thickness of it. So you might try that idea if you want to just, I mean, if you're into the grossing out a kid and laughing about how the reactions are, you'll have fun with that. You know, disclaimer, it's all on you. We had kids sign waivers before we did our fear factors, but we put them all, and what we did is we gave a prize for a junior category and a senior category for age groups. And so one would win $75 and the other was $50. So if you want to have fun at your Halloween party and you want to do a few things, there's just a few ideas there. There's plenty more you can find on the internet. And if you want to ask me, we became the masters of it during our time. And send me a little note saying you want to know more about fear factor for your own party, and I'll try to get back with you with some more ideas. Some of them are really, really good, especially for older kids. The younger kids, you know, you got to take it easy on them. You want to do things that are sweet and kind, but still kind of, you know, the candied worms, the jelly worms, sour stuff, you know, things that will kind of gross them out, but let them kind of, you know, have a good time. The older kids, though, fair game. Whatever they sign on board for, you sign them on board for, and let them get grossed out as much as you possibly can during that time if you want. It's good for adults too. And if you know some people that are pet store owners, well, the ideas can go on and on and on. So just wanted to make this video and get that out there for those of you who are looking for maybe some things to do for your Halloween parties. We'll see you next time on Sizzling with Sindel.